just wear a different mask, a friendly face, and all along it held its place. You lit the fuse and blamed the flame. You wore the cross and fed the shame. You whispered ghost but moved the blade and smiled beneath the masquerade. The missing piece, the master key, the string you pulled behind the scene. The myth was real but not alone. You turned the curse into your throne, and now the truth begins to bite. The shadows twist beneath the light. The final mask, the buried name, the face behind the fear and flame. The ink was dry before the fall. The rider came, but not to all. You chose who died. You drew the maps, then lit the match and hid the traps. I wrote taxonomies of moss while they carved curses into trees. Filed spores and bone beneath my desk and missed the monster in the leaves. They fed the woods with superstition and pulled the strings like politicians. And I, the fool with microscope, was measuring a hangman's rope. The missing piece, the master key, the lie that passed for prophecy. You forged a ghost to guard the gate. You built a god to hide your hate, and now the truth begins to bite. The myth collapses overnight. The tale unwinds, the blood was planned. There's always someone's name in sand. Oh sure, just snap, no neck, no spine. You really bought that storyline. I told myself debunk, define, while something watched between the pines. Now every chart I ever made just blinks at me like it's afraid.